She's the liaison between you. You got your cadets today. She's good.
The convoys to Russia were terrible things. A lot of nights, a lot of ships were lost, a lot of sailors were lost, but the weather was terrible. Rough, ice, water, rain, all that sort of stuff you had to put up with. I got this medal here in November of this year. That's the Arctic Star. This was issued to the Canadian Navy for going on the Russian convoys. This one here is the France and Germany. I was in the channel there. And this one is the 3945 Star. If you volunteered and you were overseas, you received this star. That's when I was 18 years old, when I joined the Navy. Andy Bogle. Oh, the amount of ground I have covered. The places I have been since that picture was taken. It's awesome.
I was laughing to see what you were going to do. I was going like this, like give him a slap.
My story would be so different to some guy that was only 100 yards from me. He'd be different age, grew up different, had family or girlfriends or married or something. Everything was so different. He had different. I got hit 3 times. He maybe never got hit at all. And that's some other guy just got once. People ask that too, you say, well, gee, weren't you scared? Well, sure I was scared when there was a bunch of noise and that. But the not at the time, it was after. At the time we were so excited and that, and I don't care who you are, you can't imagine you getting killed. You know, you might see that guy get killed, but you can't imagine it happened to you for some reason. I got hit 3 times while I was in Italy. One time I was unconscious. I still to this day don't know how or what. When I come conscious, I was in a tent a couple of miles behind the lines. I don't know if I've been unconscious for a couple of hours or a couple of days.
We got any seats that are covered for us? One of the Legion's most established objectives is to ensure the proper attention is paid to the welfare of all those who served and to see that the maintenance and comfort of those who require special treatment, particularly disabled, sick, and aged and needy. Our branch was at serious risk from being unable to continue to fulfill its mission. As our community hall and facility holds is in the state of disrepair, and I mean disrepair.
Everyone at the ladder.
Look up there.
Right up there.
I used to come around here quite a bit, but it was just the first war vets. And I was 24, and everybody else in there was 75 and 80 years old. There was no women allowed. No women allowed even with escorts. There's no women allowed at all. And only war vets. There were no civilians. And all they were doing was bumming drinks and smoking something, so you could hardly stand the smoke in there. And they treated us like, something like we treat the Afghan veterans, you know. Oh, yeah, in that little skirmish, the last one, you know. They were first war vets and we were second. We weren't much, so we really wasn't welcome, or was nothing there for a while. I didn't really get involved till 1963. I joined up and immediately they made me sergeant. Bonding with buddies. That's one thing about military. Your Army buddies are just like kids you went to grade school with. They're your buddies. It was nice to go there and sit and have a beer with a buddy.
If four guys went to Legion, they might sit around and have a few beers and talk about the war. But if you had your wife there and you went to a dinner and a dance, you didn't bring up anything like that.
Well, I was pretty bad shell shock. I've been in the hospital about 5 times. It is exactly 5 times. With that, they call it post-traumatic stress. We called it shell shock. But they didn't know what it was. They just give you pills and made you put you to sleep for a couple of days, and you were gone home again. Well, that was nothing to do with nerves. They said it was a nerves thing. It's only the last year or two they have come up with some things now that help that. Although we still get that. It's about 3 weeks ago, I guess he took me up there, but he just took me and gave me a couple of pills to straighten me out. Yeah, it's I've had that problem. You had one of these spells that would last for an hour or two. You did awful things, yelling, screaming, or kicking, or stuff. You just put up with it. It didn't bother, because when they get over, you just got tired. You slept it off for an hour or two, and you come out of it, you're tired, but that's all. Really didn't remember much about it. It wasn't like you're being terrified by a bunch of bad memories. It wasn't that. It's different. You did some horrible things, terrible things, things that you didn't want to do. You hated to do them, but some guy made you do them. You had to do them. That's worse. If you killed somebody because you're mad at them or something, that's different. But just to have to shoot somebody, you're not going to brag about that. You're not very proud of doing something like that. You didn't want to do it. Why are you going to be telling somebody or bragging about it? So, but I learned to keep talking. Still do. You don't think about that anymore, I say. Knowing that whatever I did was nothing to do with me. I didn't get none of this, but anything I did, I did what I was told, that's all. I did a job of whatever I had to do, or was told to do. I never got any honors for what I thought. And I was not over there. Kids ask, how many Germans did you shoot? Well, gee, imagine asking a guy that. You got to think of it. I never shot at any Germans. They weren't Germans. We weren't fighting Germans. We were fighting Nazis. All Germans weren't Nazis. Just like all Canadians are not conservatives. And I was not over there to kill nobody. I was sent over there to stop them guys from killing people. I never went to kill nobody. I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to kill nobody. I want to stop him from fighting. And stuff like that clears you up, helps you a lot. But like I say, I was only not long ago. Still had some reason something comes back in your head. I don't know what it is. I can feel it coming. I start feeling like I'm shivering, and I'm sweating. I'm shivering inside, going, I know something's happened. So now they got this pill, they got it a year or so. I'll grab a couple of them and go and lay down for an hour and it goes away. Otherwise it comes on to this crazy thing where it's throwing up and yelling and screaming. Yeah, I finally got some help.